A little bit more consistent than 4 quarters. Every game is not going to play out the same way. We can't just say we got to play better in the fourth. We just got to be more consistent than we do with what we do with the 4 quarters.
Paul, does a game like that sit for long? Are you guys, better in the group enough that you just look at it and move on?
Well, it's over. The milk is spilled. You got to move on, clean it up, move on to the next game. You can't let it frustrate you. You can't dwell on the past. It is what it is. Series is 2-2. Obviously, we got to go back to Philly, but we got to take care of business at home.
You talk about consistency. How do you accomplish that over 4 quarters?
Well, I think it's mental. Like I said, doing the little things. Not turning the ball over, rebounding the ball. We didn't do a good job at rebounding the ball. We gave them too many second opportunities, getting to the loose ball. So we got to win the 50-50 battle. I think that's going to be a key in this series. They really beat us to a lot of those balls in the second half of Game 4. So it's going to be the little things that really add up the big things. Setting the right screens, giving the man open. Those little things add up to a win.
The losing team, Paul, in every game has gotten off to a really good start. Any rhyme or reason why you think that is?
I don't know. You just feel like a sense of urgency. You feel like once you lose that game, you don't want to come back. You really want to play the next day. That's the way I felt. But like I said, it's not. You can't depend on that being a pattern. You can't say, yeah, we're gonna get off to a good start because we lost. We just got to be consistent at what we do. Use our home crowd to our advantage. We lost our last game at home, so we got to play better at home this time around.
Paul, you guys have been so good about bouncing back from tough losses. Why is it about this veteran group that you're able to do that so well?
A lot of it is mental. Preparation, mental, understanding what it takes. All those things, the combination of those things really help us out being a better ball player.
What do you have to do to run them off the three-point line so that they don't get going again like they did in Game 4?
We got to do a better job at not sinking so far off their shooters on penetration. Those last couple of threes that Iguodala hit, I thought we sunk a little bit too far off our man, especially late in the shot clock, and we can't do that. They're an opportunist three-point shooting team. They have a few guys that can shoot. Jody Meeks, Iguodala can get hot. Obviously, Holiday and
Williams.
Williams. Yeah, Williams. That's the other guy. So they have a lot of guys that can get it done. The thing about this team, the beauty of their team is it's not just one guy. They do it by committee. Any guy, they have about 4 or 5 guys that can have huge games for us. So, it's not like if you're playing against Miami, LeBron and D-Wade, Kobe and the Lakers, the few guys you have to prepare for. You have to prepare for about 4 or 5, 6 guys that can have huge nights.
Kevin has been a huge part of what you guys have been able to do so far in the series. Talk about that balancing act between, while recognizing that, but at the same time not being predictable as far as trying to get him going.
Well, Kevin does a good job at being so unselfish that even though when you go to him, he's able to find other guys on flare screens, cutting to the basket. So that's the beauty of Kevin. When you give him the ball and the player's falling, it doesn't necessarily mean that he's going to take the shot. And he loves to spread the ball around. But at the same time, we want him to be aggressive.
Paul, the times in the series, determination of Avery Bradley to play through that.
But it just says who he is. The guy that just wants to be out there. A guy that wants to win, wants to do anything he can to help his ball club. And what more can I say? A lot of young players, probably sit down, worried about their future, their career, contract situations. But at the end of the day, Avery, he has to do his best for him and his family, and possibly for the long run. Hopefully he doesn't have any long-term injuries due to the fact that he's playing. So, I think it's a fine line between the two.
Paul, at times in the series when you guys have struggled, do you think it's just been a case of you guys getting away? At the times in the series when you guys have struggled, the second half of the last game, at other times in the series, has it just been a case of you guys getting away from the formula?
Well, I think it's a combination of them making the adjustment and us, having to make the readjustment. When you're doing something well, teams find ways to take that away. So we have to find other ways to get the job done. That's the game is about, balances. We're going to do some things to take away their strengths, and then they make the adjustments. So we have to find that balance in doing that also with them.
Thank you.
Thank you.